just got back to New York and I received one of the 2 decks that will be released. And one of my favorite gaff cards to date is the Bloody 5 of Hearts. Now the Bloody 5 of Hearts, you can do something with it with a regular 5 of Hearts. So grab these 2 cards and come back and let's learn just a quick little trick. There are plenty of effects that you can do using the gaff card with the blood on it and the regular 5 of Hearts. I'm not going to teach you one particular one. I'm going to go through many different versions of the same trick, basically giving you a lot of information that you could go ahead and take and put into your own sort of routine. So basically with this routine, what's going to happen is you're going to force the 5 of Hearts, all right? So for every trick, you're going to force the 5 of Hearts using your favorite method. I like to do for this one, I like to do just a classic force. The reason for this is that we do not need to go straight into this effect with here. So this could be just waiting and ready to go. If you miss the force, then do something else. If you don't want to take a chance, then of course cut the deck, hold the break, riffle down, and they say stop. I don't like this force, but you can of course do it. That's the riffle force. So you're forcing the 5 of Hearts. That is step number 1. Now step number 2 is to have this on top of the deck ready to either switch it in for this or control this in such a way that you can get into a switch position. So what I mean by that is as follows. Let's take a look at one example now where they pick the 5 of Hearts. Okay, so let's say this is on top, this is in the middle, and they say stop, and they go ahead and they grab the 5 of Hearts. As they take a look at the 5 of Hearts, you are now going to control it second from top. Now there's a few controls that gets it second from top. One control to control it second from top is a bluff pass. So as they do this, you just lift up 1 card and it looks like you're lifting up half the deck. They place it here and then you make pretend that it goes back in the middle. So that's a bluff pass right there. Another one you can do is using a tilt. So this I also taught on my channel, tilt, which puts it directly second from top. In any case, let's say you get it second from top. So you force a card, you control a second from top with this on top like that. Now you're going to do a standard double lift. You show the double lift and you're going to say, look, we're going to try to summon the spirits. Go ahead, hold out your 2 fingers like that. They do so. You turn this over and then you just come back down like that on their 2 fingers, and then they have marked the blood on the 5 of Hearts. Now this is just basically not an effect. You can get that as a visual moment, and as they react to that, you could just come back down here and do a top change or buckle it and get my pinky in there. This will come back around and go second from bottom, all right? So you're putting it second from bottom, just like that, to be honest. But I like to do it just so I can get that break once again, and it's easy when I turn the deck over 180 degrees to show that bloody card, but now you're in position for a double lift, okay? So that's a little bit of a more advanced technique, but I'm sure you guys will get it. Now from here, you're going to take the card, turn it over as 1, and now you're ready to just change that bloody card back to it. So it's the same exact effect as the one before, but we're just doing it in a different manner. And I'm sure that you guys will come up with many different ways to do this exact effect. Now the last version that I want to talk about is a more sort of visual version where they select the 5 of Hearts. The same exact procedure, and I have to go through it again. But what's going to happen now is a more visual type of version where you are going to take the card and make it bloody like that. I like to do it slowly like this and then kind of check my fingers. If you want, you could incorporate fake blood somehow. I haven't really thought that through just yet. Or if this is face up, you can actually place this on top, this on the bottom, palm this card off and then show it. So now you really do to get a nice visual of the change happening. So that's the structure. Force the 5 of Hearts, then switch it in for this either in a visual way or a non-visual way, and then change it back to the original 5 of Hearts, and you have yourself a nice little bloody effect. Alright guys, there you have it. That was the video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. If you do like the deck, it is for a good cause, so if you want to pick some up, they will be available on Thursday.